At 3 a.m. I got up this morning and went pee and prayed for a while. And then I went back to sleep and I got up and I went pee again and I drank some water and then I packed all the stuff for our honeymoon and filled up a cooler with ice that's probably melted now. And then I went and got yoked. And then I ate oats and bananas and peanut butter covered in protein powder soaked in almond milk outside and read Proverbs 3. And then I came here and now I'm getting dressed. It's good stuff. My name is Osborn. I'm 21 years old, and I have the unbelievable privilege of marrying the beautiful Sarah Beth Kennedy today. Or so I've been told. I hope so. I think so. Yeah, I'm doing that. Cool. I am just incredibly astounded and really thankful that the Lord has answered the prayers that I've been praying ceaselessly for, is that even a word? Without ceasing? Whatever. Ceaselessly, I'm making it up right now, for a year to be able to marry Sarah and to be able to love her fully in that way. And I'm just really excited and kind of disbelief that he's given me such a good gift. I am so incredibly thankful that I have parents who love Jesus and who let that love dictate their behavior. And my dad really showed me how to be a husband, how to be a man after God's heart. And my mom showed me the other side of how to be a woman. Not that I need to follow in that example, but she was a good example also of those different characteristics that are also so crucial to the father. I, as a kid, was pretty much the exact same, I think. Just really stoked on music and art and on making things and jumping around, and it's good stuff. I was homeschooled, so thank God I had a lot of time to explore music, creativity, and the arts, and just reading and learning more about how we reflect God through being creative. And I'm really excited to do that as I grow and in the future, and to see how that manifests itself, not just in art, but there's so many different ways to express creativity, mathematics, academics, just even being a loving person, finding creative ways to do that. The first time I met Sarah, the thing that captivated me more so than anything was the fact that she stood out to a ridiculous extent, and I was kind of taken aback by those feelings of wow, why is this girl standing out so much? And then I didn't see her for a while, and then I saw her again, and she stood out again in a very large crowd, and I was like, something's gonna happen with this girl. And as I got to know her more, I realized that the Lord is totally leading me to marry her. And I'm really excited because she's really hot. I'm gonna start off with the corny statement that always precedes any sort of verbal description of anything that's so beautiful and overwhelming to behold that you can't put into words. So that's what I'm gonna say is I cannot put Sarah into words at all. Just meet her and be able to absorb the exuding of the Holy Spirit's beauty onto you and just welcome that. That's really the only way you can understand Sarah. But that she is truly a beholder of the beauty of Christ and the beauty of God, and she reflects that in a way that I've never ever seen before, and I'm so thankful that I get to witness that for the rest of my life. She is incredibly wise and incredibly gentle, and also really fun. So it's kind of crazy. I'm so incredibly blessed. She's my best friend. Sometimes I hear people kind of talk in such a way that they describe their families or whatnot as a love that overshadows their love of God, but I feel like that's kind of misunderstood because he created us as like obviously reproductive beings and as family units, and so I think to live into our humanity in a way that's full and a way that's reflective of how he created us and as is described in Genesis isn't humanistic or secular, but it's actually like the ultimate form of worship to our God. So that's why I value marriage, and that's why I value family. And that's why it's ultimately a response to loving God to selflessly love your wife and to selflessly love your children. It's all to live into your humanity in that way. That is to me one of the most true ways in which we can say, Lord, I love you and I worship you, is by living into the way that he's created us. I have no idea what is in store for Sarah and I, but I'm so excited because how the Lord shapes his servants that submit ourselves to him, no matter if the world is like, you guys, that's lame, or like, what, you're staying here? Or you're like going somewhere far away, or whatever. Like, living in consistency with the path that he's taking us on is what I'm excited for. And for submitting ourselves to his guidance, because being in his presence is the most wonderful and true thing that exists. The kiss is probably going to be really sloppy and wet because I tend to salivate whenever I see Sarah. Let's talk about love, girl. Let's talk about making love. I'm going to cook Sarah. I think I'm going to give her leftover tilapia fillets and sweet potatoes.